Okay, finishing up my workout here. Filming it now. I literally just finished my last set of belt squats. Finally getting back to doing belt squats again recently. Kind of kicking myself for not doing them earlier. I freaking love them. It's just I kind of avoided it for so long because they're such a pain to set up, and like in my situation stuff, it's really sketchy. I would have liked to have filmed a set for it, but basically once I kind of strap on the weights and everything, you know, I'm stuck here because I get. Let's see, can you see that? Yeah, it's 100 kilos. 4 25 kilo plates. So yeah, I did my first set with 110. Thought I would lower it down because like the exercise itself feels really nice. It's just getting up. Like I gotta pull myself up really high up, and I'm literally just perched on some beer crates here and my mats. So it's a sketchy situation. Literally belt squatting more than my body weight right now for reps and everything, but it's awesome. And like I'm doing pause reps too, like dead stop reps, so going down to where all the way down as low as I can go, where the plates are resting on the floor / mats, and then just explode up, and only just like my fingers just kind of lightly touching / grasping the bar for the pull-up bar for support. And it's awesome. Like my legs are just torched. And yeah, speaking of body weight, that's just what I wanted to quickly put in here. So yeah, I'm done with, this is the last block or last week of this block, and then next block 3 is the final block for the program. Then I'll already be done with running through this program for the second time. It's gone by quickly. So I just wanted to kind of give, how would you say it, kind of brief summation or review of kind of where I'm at currently, how I'm feeling and everything, you know, because as I mentioned previously before, I'm at the lightest I've ever been. Well, not ever, obviously, in my whole life, but I honestly can't remember the last time I've been this low body weight. And I've checked my body weight again recently, the day before, and this morning before I did my lifting. And I'm another kilo lighter, actually. I'm 96 kilos now. So, yeah, almost pretty much at the 210 pound mark, like 211 to 212. So yeah, I'm very light right now, like 5 to 6 plus kilos than I was with my previous block, and I'm smashing PRs left and right, feeling really good. Yeah, and I'm really anxious to see where this goes. If I can just kind of play my cards right and stack everything up. Then maybe with the last week of block 3, when I'm gonna be hopefully super ultra peaked, I think I'll go for some PR attempts then. Do it differently than like how I did it before, where I finished the week and then did like my deload and everything, and then tried it, because yeah, just the strength and energy levels felt depleted then. So I'm kind of thinking that I'll seize the opportunity when I'm feeling really good, because last program, like the very final week of the program in block 3 was the strongest I had ever felt. Just everything was amazing. So hopefully I can get to that kind of state for the next block, and then if that's the case, then if I'm feeling good and everything, then I'm just gonna go for some PRs that week, and I'll probably space it out, like do squat test one day, then the subsequent day do bench, and then deadlift. So kind of like what I used to do in the past. Trying to think if there's anything else really, but yeah, it's really encouraging that, like I said, I'm the light. I honestly can't remember the last time I've been 96 kilos. especially in the past few years with getting really into strength training and stuff like that. I've been kind of more so just really focusing on bulking up and stuff like that. So the fact that I am this light and significantly lower in weight, body percentage, and still cranking out like PRs and pushing forward. But like I alluded to before, I still don't feel like I have that explosiveness and pop with my lifts like I did when I was heavier with the last block. So kind of puts it into perspective that I'm still making very significant progress, but being so dialed back in terms of weight and everything. So like I'm curious to see what it's going to be like once I start bulking back up again, you know, and putting that weight back on again. Like think where the strength could be if I put back on that like 5 to 6 kilos or whatever, and then just keep pushing with it like that. There could be some big gains coming in. Yeah, like squats going well at squat and deadlift. Like I don't feel like I have as much explosiveness and pop out of the ground, but like I'm still making rep PRs and stuff like that. And I think a lot of it's just to being more confident and stuff with attacking the weight and everything. And bench, like I said before, it's kind of fluctuating. I have good days and I have really lackluster days. But yeah, yesterday with the tempo bench press, I was not expecting it to go that well at all after just doing an all-time PR with deadlift, and I was feeling pretty drained, but then I went for it, and that's only 2.5 kilos under the most I've ever done with tempo. And I could have even done 110 plus then, I think, with how well it felt and moved. But I had to keep it in the RPE range and everything, right? Yeah, so that was surprising. So yeah, I'm just taking the wins as much as I can with bench because that's the one that's more difficult. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of keep pushing with the bench, try and get it back up as well as I can. But I think squat and deadlift are the ones that are taking more of the priority right now. And to be honest, I like those lifts way more than bench. I think bench press is kind of overrated, but whatever. Doesn't mean I don't like it. I've touched on this before, whatever. But I think especially, like I said, if I could start like packing back on the weight again, and if my strength levels are relatively around where I was before, maybe a little bit lower, but then if I pack the weight back on and everything, I think that I'm gonna rocket right past that and make some good progress with there. So yeah, ultimately, I'm feeling really good with where I am right now, and like speaking of surprises and stuff like today with the 160 for 4, when I started doing my warm-ups and everything like that, I was kind of thinking like, I don't think any kind of PR is going to be there today. Just kind of feeling low energy, and I got to like, yeah, when I was getting up to like 100 and then to 125, I thought like, oh, this is feeling pretty rough. So yeah, I don't think so. I'll maybe take it easy today, you know, get some good work in, but not go for any PR. But then I slapped on 145 for a single, and I thought like, oh, that felt not bad at all. So then I just thought, F it, you know, let's go for it. I want to keep pushing. I want to keep moving the needle. And yeah, 160 ended up feeling easier than I anticipated. So that's very encouraging. And you know, it goes back to like what I said before. Don't write yourself off. There's so many days where you really feel like nothing's gonna be there, you know, But you know, then you just kind of lock in. Maybe got to play the right music, or just, you know, get in the right headspace, or you get to that particular warm up and build up set, and then just boom, it feels really good, and then it just turns you completely around. And that's what happened with 145. Once I hit 145, like I kind of just got out of that low energy kind of meandering state, and I was like, yeah, let's freaking go, man. Let's do it. Find some good solid music, hit the ammonia to go for an all-time PR, and just freaking crank it, man. So yeah, never write yourself off, man. But yeah, that's about it. I'm really anxious for how things are going to go. You know, if everything kind of maintains the current pace and trajectory that it has been. Knocking on the wood. And yeah, and then in lieu of that as well, I'm very excited for 2024, man. Just keeping with, I'm gonna stick with this program because I'm just making consistent progress, week by week, month by month. And then, like I said, if I'll probably in 2024, I'll probably ride out with this current body weight range at least until the end of this program, to like the end of the year roughly. And then maybe in 2024 to end of 2023 or so, I'll maybe start trying to pack on the weight and everything, you know, within my means and financials and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, all in all, I'm feeling really positive, man. And I want you all to follow on the journey because it's going to get interesting, man.